Hi guys, it's Miss Alex again. I hope everyone's doing well. We have our next couple chapters of InvestiGators, so let's get right into it. Chapter 10. So you guys can see, duh. Meanwhile, all over town, Mango is tracking the chocolate microchips. Man, wherever this culprit went, they sure took the long way to get there. Wait a minute. Beep, 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 beep. Well, then next time I'll drive. Fine, my license is expired anyway. Beep, 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 beep. Mango, what are you doing here? You're supposed to be following the cake crumbs. I did. The signal led me right here. Well, not right here. It led me all over town. Hold up. If the tracker led you here, and the head scientist is here, then this was an inside job. The head scientist was inside the factory with the cake and the invention. The cake must have been meant to sneak out the invention. What about Bob? Bob was clearly his partner, who double-crossed him, set off the explosion as a distraction, and made off with the invention for himself. I don't know. Drop that brain! I really shouldn't. This man is a criminal! Wake up! You were gonna steal the money ray thing. The cake was your idea. Confess! I confess. I know it was wrong. Uh-huh. I ate some of the cake, even though it's not my birthday. It's true. According to his ID, today is not his birthday. And look, I sliced him open and found a slice of cake. If he was going to sneak the device out in the cake, why would he eat the cake? I don't think this mystery is solved yet, Brash. You're right, Mango. What are we missing? If only we had the tape from that news helicopter. Hold this. Wait! I happen to know that news helicopter, and if he were here, he would want you to have this. Have what? Give me 1 second. Pop! Here you go. Thanks. Now, if you'll excuse me, I have to get back to saving that man's life. Nurse, where were we? Well, I was eating this cake. But maybe we should put his brain back? Correct. And who knows, if I put this brain in just right, maybe this scientist will be even smarter than he was before. Wow, that would be news. And then his eyes twitching in the corner. Let's get back to the bakery and watch this news footage. Brash, what's wrong? Mango, this investigation has me worried that something bad is going to happen. At the bakery? Brash, we're partners. I trust you with my life. So whatever you think will happen... Mango, the last time I went undercover at a bakery, my partner died. I lost one partner, and now I'm afraid of losing another. I'm so sorry, Brash. I didn't know. But fear's no reason to give up. We're InvestiGators, not InvestiQuitters. You won't lose me, and I won't lose you. You may think you've hit rock bottom, but you can go even lower. Into the sewer. Now let's flush ourselves down the nearest toilet and get her done. Speaking of the sewer, if you don't mind me asking, how did you get like this? I do mind, but now that you mention it, maybe my origin story will help you with your task. I wasn't always a tasty treat, but I always had a taste for justice. I was once a good guy, Gustavo, a crocodile named Darryl, but then a catastrophe changed all that. What happened? I fell into a vat of radioactive cracker dough. I thought I was going to die. Instead, I became one with the dough. Machines rolled me out and baked me into individual sardines. Then I was packaged, put on a truck, and shipped off to who knows where. Inside the box, I felt myself growing, thanks to the radiation. Or maybe it was the rapid rise yeast. I combined with all the other me crackers and burst through the vacuum seal, forevermore known as Cracker Darryl? What? No, Cracker Dial, because I'm a crocodile. Though Cracker Darrell does kind of work. But no, if I went by Cracker Darrell, someone might recognize me by the name. As Cracker Dial, I could be anyone, any crocodile who fell into a vat of radioactive cracker dough and came back to life. Are there a lot of those running around? No, I'm all alone, Gustavo. Poor Darrell. He's just misunderstood. Life since my evolution hasn't been kind. The transformation may have granted me the strength of a giant saltine, but it also made me weak to moisture and hungry vermin. Then why do you live in the sewer? It's full of both moisture and vermin. I might be crumbling the remains of a cracker on the outside, but I'm still a crocodile on the inside. Well, you will crumble no more after I get you inside. And then come out of the baking mold. With your super dough, I'll be invincible. Soon the world will bask in the fresh-from-the-oven heat of Crackerdile, rebaked. This will make you more of a cookie, really, or maybe a biscuit. Just get on with it, Mustachio. Ooh, that's cold. He's putting the timer on, and then while it's baking, now is my chance. Chapter 11. Back in the battered-down kitchen. Okay, here we go. Ooh, down there. That's the reporter interviewing one of the scientists. I didn't see him at the factory. That must be Scientist Bob. Then the cake and the guy who ordered it showed up. Now that I think about it, why was he in a raincoat when the sun was out? Beats me. And then the guard wheels the cake inside. Wait, go back, enhance. And then they zoom in, and he snuck under the cake. Gasp. That guy didn't deliver the cake, he got inside the cake. It was an inside job after all, an inside the cake job. Okay, so this guy in the cake gets wheeled into the factory, and then here we see Scientist Bob run out the front gate. I bet he's the angry scientist security dude ran into. Bob must be giving the guy in the cake the go-ahead to set off the explosion. Jamboree! Then the head scientist assistant calls everyone back inside, and boom! There's a lot of smoke. Can't make out much. Stop! Freeze right there! Are those horns? Double enhance, triple enhance, give it all the enhance! That's a triceratops! That's not just any triceratops. That's Houdino, the dinosaur escape artist. That means the guy in the raincoat was a hooted Houdino, an escape artist and master of disguise, apparently. Dun, dun, dun. Junior Assistant Baker Marie, where's the store copy of the receipt for that giant birthday cake? Here. If he paid with credit card, we can track where else he's been. Drat, he paid with cash. How are we going to find him? Breaking news. All over the city, money is disappearing into thin air. This is CC Boring Stories in the Action News Now studio. The city's banks are empty. 1 minute the money was there, the next it was gone. Poof! It's like someone has a laser beam that can suck up money through walls. One thing's for sure, if your money's in a safe, your money isn't safe. Great, now there's a crime wave. With that scientific breakthrough, Houdino doesn't even need to break in to make a breakout. So if Scientist Bob hired Houdino to steal that invention, how does that connect to Gustavo's disappearance? And then Baker Marie has a question mark, and she says, which one of you is pretending to be Gustavo this time? I mean, Chef Mustachio is missing again. What? That's like so cray. Who do you keep texting? S.A.B. Bob. Could that be Scientist Bob? Yes, and when the guard told us Bob's phone said Jamboree, what he actually saw was the name Jab Marie. Bob was talking to Junior Assistant Baker Marie. You're in cahoots with Scientist Bob. What's the need for the oven? Oven? What are you talking about? The big oven is missing. Medium oven. We have, so many ovens. You can't expect me to notice if one is missing. You only had 3, and for some people, they're very easy to tell apart. Forget that. Where's Houdino? And what have you done with Gustavo? I know nothing about no Houdino, and Gustavo, it was just an accident, honest. We saw him fall down a manhole, and instead of calling for help, we did nothing. What do you mean, we? Gustavo! It's me! He's back! Gasp. Chef Mustachio! I'm all right. Well, this mystery certainly solved itself. I guess our work here is done. Case closed. What? No, Mango, not case closed. There are still many threads to resolve. Ah, Junior Assistant Baker Marie. I'm so glad you're okay. Thanks? When I found myself in chains, I feared the worst. I had to bake and bake and bake and bake, and I was afraid once I could bake no more, you'd be forced to suffer the same fate. It's good to be back and to see you're safe. So Marie wasn't involved in your disappearance? No, Marie and Bob had nothing to do with it. Say, where is Bob? You know Scientist Bob? Scientist Bob? No, Senior Assistant Baker Bob. He's my best employee. I trust Bob with anything, except my secret recipes, which I keep up here. In your hat? Mango, look! Stop right there! Mango, interrogator mode on. Whoop, whoop! What were you and Bob up to? Talk! I'll talk! I'll talk! Dun, dun, dun. Bob was tired of living in Chef Mustachio's shadow. We wanted to start our own bakery together, but Gustavo keeps all his best secrets in his head. What about the ones in this book? That book only goes up to Eclair. There are 21 more letters worth of recipes after that. The only way to figure out Gustavo's secret recipes was to reverse engineer them. But that takes more science than we had available to us here. And at the science factory, they've got all the science. That's right. When Bob and I saw Gustavo fall down that manhole, it was the perfect opportunity to put our plan into action. We didn't think he was missing. We just thought he was stuck in that hole. So Bob disguised himself as a scientist to blend in at the science factory and deconstructed Gustavo's baked goods with science to steal his recipes. Genius. That's why he took the big oven. Medium oven. You mean that oven? No, that oven was with me. But I saw it at the science factory. The Bakermeister 2000? It's one of the 3 best ovens on the market. You can cook up almost anything in there. I'd be surprised if the science factory didn't have at least one of their own. So was Bob working with Houdino or what? Who? Dino. Who? Dino. Who? Dino. Oh, enough already! He doesn't know Houdino! Which means the connections between Gustavo's disappearance, Bob and Marie's recipe thieving, and Houdino's cake shenanigans are just coincidence? I guess the General Inspector's lunch was wrong. Marie, why would you steal all my recipes? I thought you liked working at Batterdown. I was just in it for the dough. And by dough, I mean money. And you bumbling gators will never catch Senior Assistant Baker Bob. He's too smart for you. Oh, really? Tap, tap, tap. He texted him, and it says, Coast is clear. Come back to the bakery. It just needs... Toop, toop. I'm deleting your poop emojis. Oh, you're no fun. Phew! Glad that's over with. Bob's tired of lying low. Good thing I just happened to run out of the factory with these stolen recipes right before the explosion. And with Gustavo stuck in that manhole, Baker Bob is gonna have the best baked goods in the world. Marie? Clamp! Oh, dang. Hi, Bob. Chapter 12. Whoop, 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 whoop. The police. That's 2 criminals down. Good job, partner. Now we've got to figure out how to catch Houdino before he robs the entire city. That Triceratops will not be hard to find. Although Houdino can easily blend in with the crowd, especially when he's wearing a raincoat. Indeed. Let's see if Suit Database has any useful info on him. Houdino is a master escape artist. He began his career by performing daring feats of escape on a stage, breaking chains, getting out of handcuffs, escaping straitjackets, that sort of thing. But what he couldn't resist were low ticket sales, so he turned to a life of crime, mostly bank robbing. He won't pass up a steal, and he can't pass up a deal. There's no vault that can stop him, no cell that can hold him. Houdino likes to break in, break out, and break dance. Well, Mango, looks like to bust Houdino, we'll have to bust a move. And so, you've got to push it to pop it, rock it to lock it, break it to make it, believe in the beat. The breakdancing. Who wants to show us their moves? Anyone? Huh. I guess these hot, fresh moves Inspector Vogue taught us weren't enough to get Houdino's attention. Well, at least we made some money. What? Our money's vanished! Houdino must have taken it with that money ray thing. Urgh. I was sure he wouldn't be able to resist the dance-off, but it looks like only thing Houdino can't resist is money, even if it is small change. And the only things left in here are lint and mismatched buttons. With that invention, robbing anyone is a piece of cake. Hold up. The thingamasteve only works on money, which means Houdino can't use it to steal anything else. Right? So, what's the money for? He hasn't been caught spending it on anything. Interesting. Maybe he's saving it for a rainy day. He's got that raincoat after all. Yeah, but with all that money, he could buy anything he wants, and then he could use the device to steal the money back again. That's a good point. Houdino's not just shifty, he's also thrifty. We have to lure him out with something money can't buy. Love? No, something that can't be sucked through walls. Oh, I see where you're going with this. To catch the Triceratops, we'll have to set a Tricera trap. Chapter 13. Batter down, Customer Appreciation Day. Get Gustavo's latest creation free when you present any receipt from a previous purchase. Be the first to taste the PB and PB and PB before it becomes available to the buying public. I may have more money now than I could ever spend, but I'm not going to pass up something that's free. Looks like the Tricera trap is working. Eventually. Thank you! Come again! Enjoy your peanut butter pickle bacon pastry bun. I would have never thought so many people held on to their receipts. This is 7 years old. That coupon is costing us a fortune. At this rate, our bakery will be out of business by tomorrow. I think you mean you'll put Gustavo's bakery out of business. Oh, right. Shh, this might be Houdino. Is that him? I can't tell with his hood up. I'd like my free PB and PB and PB, please. What do you guys think? Is it him? Wow, so polite. Says 1 cake, special order, happy birthday, scientist. Especially for a crook? Urgh. Beep! Tricera trapped! You won't be stealing money with this anymore. How'd you even know about this thing, Houdino? I didn't, but when I saw on the news that all the scientists at the science factory were outside, I knew that place would be easy pickings. There's always some contraption there that can be used for evil at the science factory. And handily enough, this one came with an instruction manual. Ooh, it's dishwasher safe. And the ruse with the cake? Everyone likes cake. Easy way in. Though I do like to make an explosive exit. Well, your exiting days are over. You lizards think this cage can hold the great Houdino? Nothing stops this Triceratops. Beep! Whomp. He got trapped in a box inside of a box. Dun dun dun. And then they put bricks around it, and then wrapped it up in a bow in a box. That's a wrap. How are we going to get him out of the store? Probably the same way the big oven was taken out. Medium oven. Wait, we never found out who kidnapped Chef Mustachio. Or why? That's the reason we were here in the first place. Gustavo! Gators, please tell me I can stop baking your crazy pastries. I did enough of that in the sewer. What happened to you? Start from the beginning. Well, I was born a poor farm boy. Start from your abduction. I was waxing my mustache while walking to work when someone grabbed my leg and pulled me down. He was the most unsavory character, though maybe he'd be all right with sharp cheese and maybe some prosciutto. And he was crumbling, half-eaten. You're not making any sense, man. He forced me to develop a new type of dough, a super dough, a hybrid of cracker and cake and a cookie and a bread, a hybrid. He made me rebake him in the medium oven. Told you. He must have stolen it when no one was looking. Gustavo, was he a cracker? Yes, he had called himself Crackerdile. No, not possible. Brash? What does that mean, Brash? Gustavo, what happened next? How did you escape? While he was baking, I broke free my shackles with a spoon, and then I had to do the most horrible thing. Crawl out of the sewer? No, I broke the first rule of baking. I left while the oven was on. You had to do what you had to do, Gustavo. It was a love or death situation. Excuse me. Brash, are you okay? I think I know who this crocodile is. Mango, it's time I told you what happened to my old partner at that bakery. His name was Daryl. He was a suit's top agent, and I learned so much from him in our time together. Our assignment was supposed to be easy as pie. Daryl was going to retire. It was his last mission, but no one expected it to be his last mission. We were cracking down on a cracker company that was disposing of nuclear waste by baking it into their saltines. Very illegal. We cracked the case, but there was an incident with the cat. Daryl fell into the radioactive dough and was never seen again. Or so I thought, but he must have been alive this whole time. I could have saved him. It's all my fault. And now he's an evil saltine out for revenge. Yeah, I'd be salty about being left to die, too. Sorry, Brash. I can only imagine how difficult this must be. Thanks, Mango. But you're a great detective, and Mustachio is safe now. We can deal with Crackerdile later. Something tells me he will be up soon. Epilogue. Not far below. Tick, 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 ding! Ha 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 ha! Baked to perfection! Gustavo, where are you? Escaped? Ah, I don't need you anymore anyway. Now that I've been rebaked with super dough, I feel kind of normal, actually. I should feel stronger. What's this? Or what isn't this? I was baked with normal dough! No! Oh boy, that was some surgery. Not quite newsworthy, thankfully, but still a success. Thanks, Dr. Hardbones. I feel much better, and even smarter. Heyo! You must be the investigators. Feeling better? Yes, thanks to the doctor. And thanks to you two for recovering my invention. Who knows what damage that crook could have done to the economy, but I've made sure it won't fall into the wrong hands again. I've handed it over to the government. Well, I'm sure we'll hear about that on the evening news. Yes, this sounds irresistibly newsworthy. Ah! Ah! Huh? Well, Gustavo has his recipes safe, a bunch of assistant bakers are in custardy, Houdino is behind bars that are behind even more bars, and the world's money is safe from, criminals. Another job well done. But Mango, what about Crackerdile? Even if Gustavo didn't use the super dough, as a former agent of Suit, Crackerdile is still a force to be reckoned with. Listen, we're Mango and Brash. We're investigators. When Crackerdile comes for us, we'll be ready for him. We'll get that cracker in a jam. He'll be toast. We'll bring that crust to justice. Huh, that's a good one. The end. For now. So that is InvestiGators. I hope you guys enjoyed it. Like I said, the author is John Patrick Green. This is one of his new books. If you get a chance, read his other one, Kitten Construction Company. There's 2 in that series that are really cute. And I think maybe he's working on a 3rd. Not sure. But we hope you guys have been enjoying these read-alouds and all our different videos we've been posting. Hopefully you guys are keeping busy, and we hope to see you guys soon. Bye!